Welcome to my channel. My name is Missy and I hope you're all having a wonderful day today. I am in the kitchen today and I'm making one of my family's favorite treats at Christmas, and that is Fantasy Fudge. And it's very easy to make and it is delicious. And I have everything behind me here, so let's get to and I'll show you everything I'm using today in this recipe. So here's everything I'm using in my recipe today. I have marshmallow fluff, salted butter, white sugar, carnation evaporated milk, vanilla, and I have a bag of semi-sweet chocolate chips, but there wasn't quite enough in that bag for my liking, so I do have some chocolate melts to go along with that. I have some walnuts, and for my tools, I have a spatula, a mixing bowl, a saucepan, and I also have a 9x13 pan that I have sprayed and put parchment paper down in. So let me get organized here and I'll meet you over at the stove. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is put my butter in the saucepan. And we're going to melt that. And this is on a medium heat. Okay, so now that the butter is melted, I'm going to go ahead and add our evaporated milk and the sugar. And we're going to give that a stir. So I'm going to continuously stir this, and when it starts to boil, I'm going to put the timer on for 5 minutes stirring because you don't want this to stick to the bottom. Okay, so it's starting to boil up, so I'm just going to keep stirring it. Okay, there's the timer. So I'm now going to remove it from the stove. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the mixture into my mixing bowl. And then I'm going to take my chocolate and I'm going to pour it into the bowl. And this is good and hot, so those chocolate chips are going to melt. I'm going to put a touch of vanilla in there. Oops, a little bit more than a touch. That's okay. And then I'm going to add my fluff. And my nuts. And we're going to mix that all together. You want to mix it until you don't see any more fluff or chocolate streaks in it. And it will seize up a bit when you put your chocolate in it, but as soon as you add the marshmallow fluff, it gets easier to work with. right down to the bottom. Make sure you've got it all off of there. Okay, now I've got my pan here, and I'm just going to put that in the pan. This bowl is mighty hot, so you might want to use an oven mitt. And I'm just going to put a little bit of Pam on a spatula and just move that around. You want to even it all out. Oh, it smells so good in here. And if you wanted to add some extra nuts or maybe some sprinkles or something like that, this would be the time to do that. And I just go around the edges, make sure it's all even. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to leave that at room temperature to firm up, and then we'll be back to cut some of the squares of fudge and see what it looks like inside. Okay, so we're going to take our Fantasy Fudge out of the pan now, and we're just going to lift up on the parchment paper. Oh, this looks so good. It's always nice putting that parchment paper down in your pan, and then you don't have to worry about anything. No sticking, no digging it out of the pan. Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to give this a slice. Wonderful, it's set perfectly. There's a piece of our fudge, and you can see the nuts in there, and it's just a really lovely fudge. It really is, and you know, just a crowd pleaser at any party. So I'm going to finish cutting this up and plating it, and then we'll be back to close out the video. So here's the Fantasy Fudge all plated up, and I can't wait to have a piece of this later. It really is just a lovely fudge, and so much fun to make. And I hope you like this recipe and that you try it at home. And I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me today. And if you like this video, please subscribe and hit that like button and hit the notification bell so you know when I'm uploading again. And I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful day. Until next time, bye for now.